Hello, Jessica Good here, and LEGO has sent me Series 25 of LEGO Minifigures, a complete sealed tower of 12 different blind boxes. So let's open these up and get our first look at this series. So yeah, up until this series, LEGO would send a full box of 36 packs. So it's kind of funny that they're just sending these 12-pack towers now. But our first figure is the Mushroom Person. Now, when this series first leaked, everybody was saying that this was Toad from Mario. I mean, okay, I see the toadstool at the top there, but yeah, just because they have a toadstool at the top does not mean they're Mario. It doesn't even look like the same toadstool with the underside ridging right here. Now, what's interesting also is that there's an accessory hole at the top there, but you don't have any accessories that can be put inside there included with this minifigure. The accessory included with this minifigure is instead this specific butterfly. The design of that, I'm kind of curious, is that the same one from the Botanical Garden Friends set or not? Regardless, I really like that pattern and how they include that as just a small variant to this minifigure. And also, we have this dress piece right here, which is really nice to get the small skirt piece from the LEGO Trolls line in a white coloring. And you do have dual molded short legs, which do not have any printing whatsoever. And also an alternate face, where the Mushroom Person looks really happy. Alright, box number 2. Let's see what's inside. It is the Triceratops Person. This minifigure has a completely new mask piece, which is interesting because there was an unreleased Triceratops headpiece for the LEGO video line a couple years back. But since that ended a bit early, they never released that piece. This one is a different piece though. That's all one piece, dual molded there. The face print underneath has a neutral face right there, I guess a little bit on the smiling side. And then a really happy face as alternate. I also like getting that newish tail piece in this coloring with this printing. In this coloring, it comes as the lizard's tail in the new Spider-Man No Way Home set for January 2024. But it's exclusive to the set to have that printing in particular. And that's it for the Triceratops guy. A pretty cool figure if you ask me. Alright, next package. Let's see what's inside. Oh, this one's really up close. But let's see. It is, I guess, the fancy dog groomer. This figure I really like for 2 new reasons, and they both included a new tan and gray piece. The first of which is this ponytail piece for the actual dog groomer. The design of this is actually a really detailed ponytail. I like that little swoop to the left right there. But the most interesting part is how this has an hearing aid. I can't think of any other LEGO minifig hair pieces with a hearing aid design. Now there are a couple of LEGO minifigure head prints with hearing aid designs. And you can see at the back, there's a slight smile there. I guess that's not even a slight smile. That's a pretty substantial smile if you ask me. But the other new part is this dog. This specific dog breed, which I forget the name off the top of my head, is exclusive to this figure. The design of this has such lovely hair captured. Again, great details on just how the hair is groomed for both of these characters. Love seeing all the lines right there. Tail at the back, stud at the top. Very fantastic. I was going to say a fantastic beast over here. It's always great to have a new piece for a dog. So yeah, 2 great new pieces in this one minifigure. I guess the downside of that figure is just that we've gotten like a dog show judge before. We got a lot of dog walkers and stuff like that. So maybe the concept is a little over-treaded with the groomer aspect. But those 2 new pieces are fantastic. And this minifigure is the detective. This dude is one of my favorites of this whole series. Now, we did get a nowhere. I can't even say that word. What the heck? I just noticed I cannot say that word. We did get this type of detective in the latest Ninjago City expansion with the Zane minifigure. But this design is slightly different. Of course, it's not Zane this time around, but just a generic detective. I really love this red herring accessory. It's the first time I think we're getting that fish piece in a red coloring, and it's just a great reference to the literary allusion of red herring. Basically, think of it as a plot line where it's part of the mystery, but it was a way to misdirect you in the mystery. So if I say that, oh, I'm missing the cookies, and there was a lawn worker outside while the cookies were on the table outside, it would be a red herring if he didn't take it, and me saying, oh, maybe it was a lawnmower guy. Am I right, literary experts? I don't know. Whatever. You get what a red herring is. There's a completely new piece, though, for this bowler hat at the top, which is a little bit shorter than, say, something you'd see from Indiana Jones's bowler hat. So it's actually really nice to get this piece. I can't wait to see that in different colors, and I'm glad that doesn't have any printing. Yeah, I thought there was a cloth piece. I'm like, where is that cloth piece? But I'm not finding this cloth piece. There you go. It's a 2-hole little neck attachment. All right, box number 5 of 12. Oh, it's the PC Gaming Champion. And yeah, we've gotten some gaming tournament people before, but this one's more PC leaning, where we have this 1x2 keyboard. I like having the color scheme there as well as on that mouse. We also get the headphone pieces in a lime green. I also love seeing that Black Falcon logo on the torso there for her gaming team. It's nice getting this hair piece in pink, though I think we've gotten it in that color before. And you can see how the outfit is sponsored by Vita Rush. And there's also an alternate face where she looks really friggin' happy. All right. Box 6, we're going to be halfway there. And it is the goat owner. Maybe Farmhand is the name of this character. Regardless, we all want this for the goat. This is the first time we're getting the goat since 2011 in One Kingdom set. And the goat did come in this color in that set, except he didn't have the same spots printed. So this one has no spots printed, so it is kind of like an exclusive variant. The design of the farmhand, I really like this alternate face, which has like a cocky, confident look. Dual molded legs at the bottom there. Some side arm printing on this arm with the patch right there. And you can see his alternate face where he looks a little bit more fruitful. And, oh shoot, I'm just noticing I forgot to put his rucksack on. There you go. And yes, he does have a 1x1 circular white tile as an accessory. Alright, let's see what's in our 7th box. Okay, let's see what's inside. And it is the Harpie. This is an interesting one because it is a mythical creature that I don't think a lot of people know over on this side of the world. But yeah, Harpies. I do feel like this reminds me a bit too much of like the vultures from LEGO Chima. But still, I mean, that was a long time ago. And you got that wing attachment. Actually uses the same wing piece from my understanding in a purple. I really like seeing those fawn leg pieces in this dark blue base. That's really nice. And this I was not expecting, which I think this is a new hair piece, unless I was used for like LEGO Avatar or something. I'm not familiar with this very small little ponytail going on there. Also some side arm printing. Not one of my favorites of the series, but a little bit better than I expected. All right, box number 8. Let's see what's inside. And it is, actually still can't tell. I think it's the weightlifter. I really like this figure. The design of those pants right there are really nice dual molded legs. I like this like printing at the hips right there. The design of this does also have some nice side tat printing. I love that look. Always nice to get some new tats from LEGO. I also love getting this weight piece right here, which is really nice. The 10 printed there. That uses one of those pieces at the top to make it a handlebar with a technical bottom base. You also have a new print for the cylinder for Vita Rush, which is always fun to see that brand pop up in LEGO. Some nice torso printing as well, which continues to the back. Alternate face, which you can see she's pretty exhausted right there. All right, box 9. Let's see what's inside. It's the Train Kid. So this is an interesting design. They've done this in some other LEGO CMF series where they have a vehicle outfit for the character. And this time it's a train vehicle outfit. So this uses some interesting pieces. We have a printed dish at the front with the 25 there for Series 25. You can also see how that uses a 1x1 circular tile. There's a stud with a hole at the top and one of those plume pieces for the steam coming out of the front right there. Then we also have 2 wheel pieces attached. They actually have a third set of wheels. That's actually dual molded onto this base right here. You can actually see how that red is a little bit brighter than the red that they use for the wheels. And that just attaches at the hips of this minifigure, which this minifigure has a pretty cool, really generic torso right there. It kind of reminds me of Mickey's torso from the Disney train sets. We also have a really nice face print right there because it has an eye patch. Casual eye patches like that outside of a pirate setting is something we don't have too much from LEGO, so that's really nice. I also love getting this hat piece, which is the Newsy Kid hat from Series 24, I want to say, from last January. Finally, in a different color. They've been spamming this in this brown color throughout all of 2023. So it's really nice to see this in like a sand blue, almost like a Maersk blue. But yeah, very nice to get that piece in a new color. So the kid with the train side by side. You can see how this is a cute small little train that I'm sure train fans will like to display on its own, or you can have it attached at the hips right there. All right. Box 10. Let's see what's inside. And it is this warrior. This figure is interesting. Yeah, I can't really discern which warrior this is, but she actually has a really cool hair headband combo. I like, again, just kind of the detailing of the hair piece there, where there's even like a braid in the middle. That's an interesting kind of variation of just the texture and that headband all around. The sword is new from my understanding as well. I mean, look at this sword piece. That's a really nice detailed exclusive sword piece. Looks lovely. On this side, there's even a stud right there, or at least a stud that you could put something on. And then the face print reminds me a bit of the main character from that movie Prey, you know, that Predator prequel from a couple years ago, maybe last year. Really nice dual molded legs there. I love seeing that detailing at the front and everything. Side arm printing as well, which looks absolutely excellent. And that's also present on the other arm. And she has an alternate face. So yeah, this is a really friggin' detailed figure. 2 new pieces, at least for sure one with this hair piece. I really dig this figure, and I kind of just put it to the side at first. All right, we only got 2 left. So let's see who's our last 2 figures. And one of them is the athlete. This is another really interesting minifigure. I love this piece right here, which is the prosthetic leg. And this guy has 2 prosthetic legs. So you get one for each side of a leg. Is that the right phrase? That sounds really weird saying it that way. Whatever, you get the point. Dual molded there. And that looks fantastic with receiving studs at the bottom. And this 1x2 brick with this one, because he got first place, baby. That's on one side. The torso print has 2004 on it. You can kind of see it right there. But also this medal right here, which is a piece we've gotten before in CMF series. 2024 at the back as well. Did I say 2004 earlier? Oopsie. You got a really strained face right there. This hair piece, which was used with Shuri from the Black Panther 2 sets, right? And then at the back, a very relieved face. All right, last pack. Will I get all 12? No way. They're going to scam me out at the last minute. I think I know who this is. His name is Basil. Basil the Batlord. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. I mean, this is a LEGO reference to the 90s castle sub-theme, the Fright Nights. And Basil the Batlord was a figure in that theme. Yeah, I gotta find my copy, but you can still see them side by side. LEGO did an excellent job at making this Basil look all the more cooler. This new helmet design, similar to the original one, but definitely has, I guess, a more detailed look to it. This cape piece, I was kind of surprised, because it's the closest I've seen to like the classic capes from the 90s and 2000s in material for like a 2024 LEGO set. but it is a little bit thicker than the material of those. You can see some nice printing on this side. The other side has red. I also love this shield print, which looks fantastic. Again, updated shield print. And the build for this axe is really cool. The translucent red makes it stand out as well. Nice use of that longer, I call it lightsaber handle piece. As for the printing of the face underneath, on one side, pretty cool. I don't know what to think of the mustache. The mustache was a little bit unexpected. On the other side, that is really freaking cool. I mean, look at that. Oh my gosh. With the helmet, creepy. And for some back torso printing, you can see everything going on right there. But yeah, oh my gosh, this is a fantastic, fantastic figure, if you ask me. LEGO did a great job paying tribute to this classic LEGO Castle character from the 90s. Honestly, a strong 12. They're not the most unique in, say, the ideas of what they're going for, but the execution of the printing, as well as the accessories and new hair pieces, you know, accessory pieces here and there, really make for some interesting figures. It's a series that I think will sell more on the pieces than, say, the freshest of ideas. But don't worry, a full review is coming out soon. It was so fun opening up all 12 of these, though. I'm so glad I got the whole series. For just a look at the instructions, yeah, not much to show there. But that's it. Again, thanks to LEGO for sending me this series. Subscribe here for a review of this soon and more exciting videos. I was on a little break, sorry about that, and I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.